Alright, welcome back, folks. Tonight we're going to make the star cake. This is how you do it. We're going to start with some chocolate pate. We're going to make some white chocolate Amaretto fudge. We're going to make some almondine bars. We're going to encase the whole thing in some ganache. And we're going to do John's award-winning Amaretto star. So, here we go. First up, I want to start with the pate, because that's going to take the longest to set. Now, the pate is basically a really super dense chocolate mousse. So, with that, we're going to need some chocolate, some egg yolks, some sugar, some cream. I've already got my chocolate on. I'm going to whip up a quart of cream right now. Let's get going. I'm going to use a full quart. All right, now I'm also going to add, what's this? 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Right there. Boom. In we go. Now this is a lot. I don't feel like whipping it by hand, so I'm going to let the mixer do the work. Now I'm also going to add some almond emulsion to this. And I'm going to be pretty generous with it. That ought to be good. We'll let that whip right in. Okay. Now while that's whipping in, I'm going to go ahead and separate some eggs. Now I want to save my whites.
We've already smelled it, haven't we?
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this open right now, cut down on the noise a little bit in here. And that will get going again. How many did I say I needed? 12? Well, you gotta understand, it's been 30 years since I've made this. So
You're gonna be asking yourself.
I did my best to go back and think about what I made back then. I made this dessert for the chocolate ball back in 1994. Yeah, quite a while ago. It's the chocolate ball is sponsored by the Epilepsy Foundation. It's their annual fundraising gala. So back when I was a young man, I used to do that, compete against my peers.
Gotcha.
I want to mix it up.
Nah, don't worry.
All right. So like I said, what we're doing is we're making a very, very dense, rich chocolate mousse. And it's just very yummy. Very, very yummy. Like I said, the reason I'm doing this step first is because we want to let this layer chill down and get nice and solid before we encase it in ganache. We're going to want to encase the whole thing in ganache, so. Alrighty. Here we go.
So we got 12 eggs.
12 egg yolks.
They're separate though.
12 egg yolks. The whites we don't need.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to save those for making white cake.
Gotcha.
Alright, so in the meantime, put this over here. Alright. Okay, so we need... Okay, we got our yolks. Okay, I need a cup of sugar.
Oh, and for the folks at home, this was a user request. They had this star cake a while ago and they wanted to see how to make it. So, there you go.
Here we go. Going back to the annals of time. Alright. We don't need this. We got that. We got it in there already.
Okay.
Okay, so now I got my sugar, my yolks, I got my chocolate, and I got my cream. Okay, so I can't really do much else until my cream is whipped, except my pan. What I'm going to do is take my saran wrap and then line the pan. Okay? Alright, so now I'm not going to go crazy with it because I want to put the mousse in and let it settle and then I'll lift up. So we'll leave that be right there. Okay? Let's get this going a little faster here. Might as well go ahead and get this going. I want this to be nice and lemony colored. Now, basically, I've got raw eggs here, and I'm going to put hot chocolate onto the eggs. And what that's going to do, it's going to cook those eggs, and then by adding the cream, it'll lighten it back up. So that's how you get away with putting raw eggs in your mousse. Because you're cooking it with the cream, or the chocolate rather, okay? So, ask any pastry chef, they'll tell you that's how it's done. Alright. Nice way to get a workout here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is starting to get a little frothy, which is good. I have my chocolate. Let's just go for this one here. Okay. Looks like I gotta warm this up a little bit in the microwave. Which is to be expected. Okay. I don't want to walk away from this though. Maybe I just turn it down a little bit. Keep it moving. Keep it going like that. Okay. I need a couple seconds over here. Alright. Here we go. Come on, hurry up. When you talk to it, it listens. Alright, see how it's starting to come together like that? You don't want it to overmix because you're going to finish mixing it into the, as you mix your mix. See, so basically I want it to only be about 80%. Now that it's starting to look a little choppy on the top, you're going to call that good, okay? Because underneath, it's not like that, okay? Underneath, it's not like not choppy like that. So when we turn it over like this, see how nice and smooth that is? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that's happening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So now, what we want to do, that loose. Okay, now it's going to be a mad dash to get it all together before it sets up. So, here we go. All right. I got my 3 pounds of chocolate here. Okay. No. Oh dear. Okay. So here we go. You mix it in. Like so. Now before it gets too stiff, I got to get some cream in there. Not too much, because otherwise it'll just flop all over the place. Okay. Oh yeah, there it goes. I'm gonna keep it moving. More cream. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's feeling good. Oh yeah. I think we might have enough for 2 here. Yeesh. Okay. Let's get the rest of this cream in here.
It's like walking to the master class.
What's that?
It's like walking to the master class.
Well, sometimes you gotta work for it, baby. Yeah, we definitely have enough for 2 here.
Oh, that didn't make a lot.
Yeah. Well, this is the highlight of the mix, of the whole thing, I think. My take on it, anyway. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm definitely a fan of chocolate myself, so.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab another pan. Let's get this cleaned up real quick. Alright, here's that. Get another one of these going. Okay, now oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. Now, before that sets up, what we want to do is just let it settle out to the. Basically, you want to pull the creases out and let it settle. A little less in this one than the other one, which is what I wanted. Okay. Oh yeah. Nice. This is perfect. Alright, we just want to let it settle out. Like so. In there. Okay. Step 1 is done. which was the hardest one of all, so one of the hardest. All right, I'm going to take these in the other room and pop them in the deep freeze. So I will be right back. All right, now we're going to make the Amaretto white fudge. So I'm going to turn this oven back on here. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. This we can use again. Okie dokie. Oh, look at that. Butter. Butter with white chocolate. Alright. This sucker needs to be heated up. Needs to be heated. Okay. Up and down.
Alright, so I'll cut it in once you get back from pulling it from the nuclear, okay?
Sure. Alrighty then. So I heated this back up. Basically what I got here is, what is it? 1 pound of white chocolate and 3/4 of a pound of butter. Okay, so you're looking at 3 sticks of butter and 1 full pound of white chocolate. Okay? Now, what I'm doing is like I said, I melted it. Now I want to whisk it smooth. Looks like I got a little white chocolate that's not fully melted. These chunks here will give us problems if we don't get them melted in. There we go. That's closer. Now it's very important that you don't over melt it. It's really, really super easy to overcook white chocolate in the microwave. And basically, if you overcook white chocolate in the microwave, it turns to caramel. Caramelizes and burns. Okay? And if you've got butter in the mix, likewise, it won't necessarily burn, but it'll separate. Okay? You got to watch for the butter to separate, and then once that happens, your white chocolate and your butter is pretty much ruined. It's going to be a different type of mixture. So you want to be careful of that. Okay, so now I have this. There's no more chunks. You can see that it actually looks a little bit different. It's got a lighter tone to it, okay? You do see a little bit of butter on the top, from where it's separated a little bit, but it can't all be helped. But at the same time, I'm going to bring that back with some eggs, okay? So I am going to use... All right, I'm going to go ahead and add sugar first. I'm going to use 3 eggs, and I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, so here's our 1/4 cup again. All right, 2 of those. Got to throw in a little almond here. Oh yeah, can't forget that. All right, so get that dissolved in. See how the sugar totally changes it? Isn't that interesting? Alright, so now we need to add our eggs. Just gonna cut to the chase and do the both of them here. All right. It's an interesting looking mixture, eh? Well, it's all white chocolate. You know, white chocolate and butter.
And of course, almond.
What's that?
And of course, almond emulsion.
Well, yeah, it's got that. That's just an enhancer. But, you know, the basic, you know, you got mostly white chocolate and butter, and then you got just a little bit of sugar and a little bit of egg. See how the egg brought it all back? See that? Interesting, huh?
That is.
Yeah. All right, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to do is... Okay, I am going to take one of my cake pans here and then spread the edge like I normally do for a cake layer. Line it with paper, parchment that I cut myself, and this goes in the pan.
And is this a standard baking temperature?
Look at this.
Kind of reminds me of that place that does those frozen desserts where it says left upside down right good.
Looks like custard.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that neat?
That is cool.
Yeah, 2 seconds in the oven, it'll be a puddle. Don't worry.
Oh, I know. But it's a standard baking temperature, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just for our friends at home.
Yep. Thank you for saying so, actually. And for that matter, it's best to do it like a cheesecake, so I'm going to pop a water bath in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to be totally perfect with it, because like I said, it's just going to basically melt right into the pan. Okay, so there's that. Let me... Alright, so there's our water bath and our fudge.
Alright, so far we've got the mousse.
We got the mousse done. We got the Amarreto white fudge done. Okay. Next up, we're going to do our Oreo crust so we can start working on our base. And we're just going to layer it up from there. Okay?
Cool.
So, alright, so take care of that in a moment. In here I have chopped up Oreo crumbs along with some butter. And it's basically, the ratio is 1 pound of butter to 2 pounds of Oreo. Now, along with our star that we're making here, I can't help myself. I have to multitask. If I'm going to make this, I might as well do a whole nother pan too. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, so basically it's all chopped up, right? Now I've got, it looks like it's all gray and, creamy. Now it needs to be warmed up a little bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do is just let this sucker go. Okay. And I'm going to prepare the pans. Alright, so let's see. Yep, that's sprayed. If I need to, what I'll do is I can take and pull a little bit out, microwave it, and then put it back in, and then it's done. But I want to let it chop a little bit more, okay? So basically what we got going here is we got friction happening, okay? Now it's making it look all creamy and everything, but once the butter gets to the point where it's melting again, okay, then that'll break down and it'll become black again like the Oreo, okay? But in the meantime, any of the larger chunks of cookie are actually being ground down into little dust and powder, which is basically what I want, okay? So I like to let it mix like this, not have it be on the high heat all the time. But then we need to get it done.
Add heat too, right?
There you go. So if I just walked away from this, eventually it's going to become what I want it to be. There's no need to wait that long.
I know, we don't be here at 2 in the morning.
Oh, it wouldn't take that long. Basically, actually, this is a pretty good lesson for people. Look how gray it is. See? Alright, now, a few seconds in the microwave. Alright. Look at this. See?
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Whoopsie. Now I get to do it again.
So you're trying to gently raise the temperature.
Yes,
so
yes, exactly. You don't want to do it all at once.
Right, who wants burnt chocolate?
Burned Oreos. Ew.
Ugh.
Come on now. Put it in the cooler. And now we'll put this rest of this Oreo in here.
I gotta say, it's really starting to smell amazing here. All these ingredients, the butter,
Yeah.
the chocolate, the almond. Oh.
That.
Shake, shake.
Shaky, shaky.
I see you're trying to go for a thin layer.
Huh?
I see you're trying to go for a thin layer.
Yeah, thin, even layer.
Okay. I see.
See how you can just shake it right back out?
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it is. Good. And back to the cooler you go.
Okie dokie. Oreo done. Now we got the almondine chocolate to do. Which is basically making like a layer, making a batch of fudge. Okay. This. We don't need this anymore. Okay.